first person to actually wish everybody Happy Black History Month. And also, ironically, I actually know the other black people in the crowd. I think reparations for Black History Month was that everybody in the room would buy this comic a drink or something. All right, so so I'm originally, not originally from Champaign, Illinois, but I moved up here from Long Beach, California. Ironically, to get out of the rain, right? There's a lot of rain in Long Beach right now. But traveling around, I've been a stand-up comic now for a number of years. After last night's show, some of the other comics and I went to Denny's to do our regular wash-up, talk about the show, etc. While we're sitting at the restaurant, a car pulls in and a cop pulls in after that car. Guy gets a speeding ticket, pulls over at Denny's. And I'm thinking that's wrong. Denny's, 3 o'clock in the morning should be like base. You get back to base, you can talk about that. A lot of traveling around. Any parents in the audience? Somebody round of applause. Ask a question, parents. I'm in the store the other day. I see this little kid. He's probably like about 7 years old. He's walking around, knocking everything off the shelf, just being a terror in the store. His mom's going around, time out, mister. Time out. Mommy said time out. He's looking at her. Well, what? When I was a kid, if I said something like that to my mom, I know exactly what I look like right now. You ever see Daffy Duck get his beak slapped off in those cartoons? Pow! I've been looking under the counter for my lips. Those aren't mine. From a big family, my mom, I got like 10 brothers and sisters. And like the older ones, I don't even really know the older ones because they're like so much older. But I didn't have a man growing up in my house, didn't have a father growing up, and he wasn't there. So I had to do a lot of the male chores for my mom. Okay, I had to go to the store to buy tampons for my mom. And it sounds as worse than it is now. Back then in the late 70s, that kind of thing. Now they're those little itty bitty things. Back then they were big, huge things, like 4 to a crate, you know what I mean? I could almost barely get home. Again, so like I said, I like this job traveling around. I was in San Diego. Anybody around the applause been in San Diego? A lot of beaches. My first time in San Diego, there's a beach called Black's Beach. Yes, sir. Man, we got our own beach out here. Great. Black's Beach is a nude beach. Nude beach in San Diego. A lot of older gentlemen hang out at Black's Beach. Gravity is very kind to old men. Walking, making 3 tracks in the sand. All right, enough San Diego stuff. We go to watch a lot of TV. My favorite shows, some of my favorite shows, commercials come on 3 o'clock in the morning. Drug ad says, don't drink and drive, don't do drugs 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm thinking, that's too late. 3 o'clock in the morning, you're about as drunk as you possibly want to be, right? Kind of like passing out condoms in the maternity ward. It's just a little bit too late. And I'm thinking if you really want to have a public service 3 o'clock in the morning, you should run ads that say, turn off the oven. You come home, you want to make a turkey like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and bake this at 400 for 30 minutes. And you go, fuck that, I'm hungry now. If I make this at 800 for 15 minutes, kind of the same thing. All right, so yeah, a lot of things on TV, a lot of great shows. The show that I really hate to watch, and I don't understand why people applaud the show's called Family Feud. Okay? Family Feud, every dumb answer, they all have to applaud the stupid answer, right? And I'm from a dysfunctional family, so I think it would go a little bit different. You know, you get to the last question, name something you shoot through a basketball hoop. Oh, I don't know, how about a ham? You know what I mean? A fucking ham, what are you talking about? All right. So listen, it's tough to jump around for 5 minutes, but I'm going to end on this one real quick. I hope you guys were all having a great time tonight. Give me a round of applause. It helps the show, it helps the club, and everything else. One of the public services are drinking and driving. Drinking and driving, they say ad comes on, don't drink and drive, don't drink and drive. And I'm thinking that they come a little bit hard with that message. They should admit that it happened, and I think they should just make slower and softer cars. Right? You go home tonight, and the cop stops you and says, "Hey, Mr. Brown, you've been drinking, you're way too drunk to drive this car home," and he gives you the keys to a big orange Nerf car. All right, Michael.